Yay, I think I'm live. Oh dear. So do apologise about that. Technical problems again, I'm afraid. I don't quite know what it is. Whether it's because I'm doing something wrong or it's my internet. It seems a bit dark in here. Is that better? Okay. It's a bit better. Be higher like that, isn't it? Okay, hopefully that's okay. So So Stella and Karina, Jennifer, Jenny, hello. Sorry about that. I don't know what it is. For some reason, when I come on to go live, I can't seem to connect. It's odd, and then I have to cancel it, or it cancels itself. But I'm here now, so yeah. Hi, Grainy. Hi Stella. Hi, Karina. Hi, Jennifer. Grainy. Good evening. We'll wait for the others to catch up. So thanks for coming back. Just posted on Facebook, so hopefully people will see that message. 1 second. So, Barbara Halliday, hello, darling. Yeah, I had problems there, Barbara. Again, technical problems, but I'm back on now. I don't know if it's the internet connection. I've got to have to have a look at why this is happening. It's twice in a row, so I don't know why. But anyway, here now. Hope you're all okay. Kerry Hutton Page, thank you. And I'm sure you are too. Can't see you, so but I'm pretty sure you will be too, looking at your beautiful picture there. Sammy, hello, darling. Oh, by the way, Sammy is first on the list this evening for readings, Barbara. As she's messaged me today. And thank you, Sammy, for your generous and kind donation. Yeah, so let me see. Here is the link, just a link here for anyone who needs it. Oh, okay, Barbara, that's fine then. Mini Gupta, hello, over there in India. What time is it there? How are you? How's it all going with everything that's going on? Hope you're okay. Thank you, Karina, darling. Thank you for your donation. I'm sure Barbara will put you on the list. How is everyone? Any news to share? Yeah, happy full moon, everyone. As I said, this full moon this weekend is in Capricorn. So very determined energy, very strong. Yeah, does everyone feel energized by this full moon? I have today. I've been buzzing around like crazy. How about you? It is. Actually, I always find that Capricorn full moons are very, very strong. Thank you, Grainy, for your kind donation. How's it going? I like that one. It's a bit like me as well. Yeah, I like that. Thank you, Grainy. Thank you. Yeah, I've really felt the energy of this full moon. It brought back some emotional charges from 7 years ago, right? Okay, yeah. I've often found that when there's a full moon in Capricorn, it can often bring a lot of change, profound change to people's lives. You know, endings, new beginnings. It's a strong energy. If you notice, I don't know about everyone else, but I get what you mean, Jennifer. Yeah, not berries, eh? Yeah, strong energy. I mean, Capricorn. That's a strong sign. So, Kerry, you must be feeling it as a Capricorn. Yes, yesterday even booked myself some driving lessons. Finally, Woohoo! Well done, you. Oh, definitely, definitely. So, are you able to have driving lessons then at the moment with the social distancing? Do you have to wear masks and that, or have they got some sort of screen? How does that work? My son and I are super buzzed. Prepping garden for new creations, El Couch and Bar. Wow, Graney, that sounds pretty cool. I'm coming there for a drink and a cocktail. I should bring Shaban and Adam. And look at me inviting myself. So, who else? Yes, forgiveness is very important, Sammy. It empowers us actually when we forgive. Yeah, Scorpio full moon, very, very strong. You know, I mean, it really does have an effect on us, doesn't it? And the tides and everything. So just masks, I say, yeah. Wouldn't it be strange having a driving lesson with a mask on? But it's a new normal, as they say. It's something that, I mean, they wear masks in some countries all the time, don't they? Such as Japan and China, those kind of countries. So it's nothing new to them. Barbara Evans, good evening, my love. How are you? Hope you've had a good day. Granny. You never know. You never know one day. Are you in Ireland, Granny, aren't you? Is it Ireland? It's the same as Anne, I think. I'll pop in for a cup of tea with Anne while I'm there. Is that right, Barbara? Didn't know that in Scotland. So right, they've got to wear masks in shops, so they will be fined £60. Hallelujah! I'm a real advocate for masks. I don't know if any of you watch YouTube regarding what's going on right now, but a good person to watch is John Campbell, Dr. John Campbell. I have been watching his channel since this all began, sort of March time. Fantastic channel to follow if you want up-to-date data and information. Wow, he's got it all. So that's Dr. John Campbell. Might have mentioned him before, but he is so good. Your kids are getting older, so garden needs moving to. Yeah, things change, don't they? I mean, you're sort of living with adults now, like myself. So you get rid of the swings and the slides and replace it with a bar, which is nice because you can all share it. And I think we're kind of with all what's going on, we need to make our homes a place of entertainment, don't we, as much as possible. Whereas it's always sort of been more about being indoors when it's cold and watching a bit of TV. Now there's a bit more to it. We sort of need bars, libraries and cinemas and if only. Welcome, Sonal. Thank you for joining us. Oh, Sammy would like a tiki bar. I'm not sure what a tiki bar is. So is that sort of like a Hawaii type bar, is it, or something like that? Okay, so let's have a look at the week ahead, shall we? I'll get my cards. Now, again, I'm going to get those Moonology cards because, well, I used these, didn't I, on Friday? So what I'll do, I use the others tonight. We'll use the these are nice as well, the Moonology deck. And I know Sammy loves these cards, so I'll be doing Sammy a combination of these with a few tarot chucked in for her full moon reading. Okay, so let's see what the Moonology cards. Oh, I see. Yeah, sounds lovely. Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to this community this evening. Let's have a look at each star sign, what Moonology has to tell you for the week ahead. What do the star signs need to know for this week, please? Oh, Aries, you're out first. Oh, I like that for Aries. A new start is coming. Hope you can see that. I don't know why it's so dark in here tonight. Not quite sure why. Let's bring it a bit. I hope you can all see this. A new start is coming, Aries. And Aries, they love new starts. I can tell you that. As I am an Aries, we do like new beginnings, anything brand new. We're born around the beginning of spring, and that kind of influences our energy. And so a new start is coming, a new moon. What new seeds will you be planting this week, Aries? I wonder if some of you will be letting go as well, because we do have a full moon. So this is perfect. Nothing is yet set in stone, Taurus. Nothing is yet set in stone. So things could change, Taurus, all right? You can change your mind. Someone else may change their mind. A situation may change for you this week. So if there's something going on around you at the moment, don't feel that you're stuck with it as it is. As it says, nothing is yet set in stone. Nothing is concrete. Moving on to Gemini. Don't let your past hold you back. That's interesting, Gemini. Barbara Evans there. And anyone else. Hi, Nomad. Nomad Trees. Like that name. Thank you for joining us. Don't let your past hold you back, Gemini. Whatever's gone on in the past, or even in the last few months, 6 months, don't allow things to hold you back. Go forward, go forth, and do what you will. Go after what you want in life. Sometimes we can allow things to hold us back, even when we want something so much. So yeah, let go. And this weekend's the perfect time. Cancer, you have the full moon in Aries. A fiery climax approaches, Cancer. I think that's grainy. A fiery climax approaches. Something has been building up. I'm assuming it's relating to that. We won't go into anything else. But so something has been building up, dear Cancer. And we're about to reach a climax here. Full moon in Aries, very strong, energetic, dynamic energy for Cancer this week. Could relate to anything really. You're very close to achieving your goal, and that is for Leo. Exciting, yeah. I'd say. Because we're talking full moon in Aries, grainy, and that tends to bring in a lot of excitement and a lot of sort of positive energy and unpredictability. Anything could happen, it's that sort of feeling. You're very close to achieving your goal, Gibbous Moon. That is for Leo. You're very close, Leo. If you've been working towards something, working on something, working with someone, or have any plans, and that you've been taking steps toward achieving recently, then your goal is not far off. So don't give up at all, will you? Keep going, keep moving forward. Now we move on to nothing will come of this situation. Nothing will come of this situation. That is for, where was I? Virgo. So maybe something around you you're wondering about, something going on in your life you're wondering about, and they're letting you know nothing's going to come of it. Now, that could go either way. There might be something you really want to happen. Maybe it's not going to work out, but there could be something you don't want to happen, and it's not going to work out, if you see what I mean. Okay, so depending on what side you're on here, they're letting you know there's going to be a block on that. It's not going to come to anything. So that could be good for some Virgos, not so good for others. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Bring love into the situation. What's happened with this webcam? But bring love into the situation. Could you tell me, are you getting a glare on this card at all? Just let me know. So yeah, this is for, sorry, that's right, Barbara, Leo. Bring love into the situation. So love is very important around a certain situation right now with regard to you, Libra, okay? Maybe this is to do with a relationship or something you, thanks Sammy, thanks Barbara, that you need to sort out, okay? Whatever it is, love is going to kind of bring resolution. Now we're moving on to Scorpio. Hold your vision, Scorpio. Hold your vision. You know, where is it that you want to be? Perhaps in 5 years' time. Hold that vision. Focus on that vision. You know, try to see things clearly and in detail. You know, and focus. Sometimes we can it's so easy to take ourselves back, isn't it, in time? But it's also good to look forward and be there. Imagine ourselves there. You know, what will you do? Who will you be with? How will your life be? And hold that vision. That's what you're being advised to do, okay? It's pretty much to do with the law of attraction as well. So believe in the impossible now, and that is for Sagittarius. Believe in the impossible. Anything can happen. The blue moon, anything can happen. Sagittarius, and you know, you do tend to be a little unpredictable at times, so it's no surprise really, but anything can happen. So believe in the impossible. Believe that, you know, at any given time opportunity could step in, your life could change, and it could happen, very likely to be perhaps this week. Then moving on to our lovely Capricorns, and I think, yeah, we've got Kerry there. A time for healing. The balsamic moon. Not heard of that actually. A time for healing. A healing energy for Capricorns this week. Okay. So what do you need to heal in your life? What do you need to kind of let go of? What do you need to focus on? Do you need to be kind to yourself? Do you need to be gentle with yourself? Something needs to be healed, Capricorn, and this is a good week to do it. Moving on to Aquarius. And what do we have? The answers you need are coming, Aquarius. The answers you need are coming. Beautiful card, Aquarius. Barbara Halliday. And anyone else that's Aquarius. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. They tend to be full of ideas and, you know, very quick on the draw. They're good with solutions. So that's why you've got that here with the full moon in Gemini. So, yeah, the answers you need are coming. So try not to worry too much, Aquarius. Whatever it is you're concerned about right now, those ideas will come to you and you will be receiving answers. This could be from spirit coming through, but it could also be your own mental blockages fading away. You know, sometimes we have kind of blockages, don't we, preventing us from really seeing the answers that we seek, but they're coming to you, Aquarius. Things will become a lot clearer. Now, Pisces, balance, spirituality and practicality full moon in Pisces. How about that for Pisces? So you've got your own full moon energy coming in for you this week, Pisces. Balance, spirituality and practicality, full moon in Pisces. So yeah, it's about the balance between being spiritual and being practical, the balance between the spiritual and the material. Okay, it's about getting that right this week. Not too much of either. Yeah, so it's almost like balancing the emotional and the physical as well. Okay, so that's your cards for the week ahead, your Moonology cards. And now we take a look at the reading list. And hello, London Short, and hello, Dr. Victor. Thank you for joining us. Okay, so right, let's keep this out because I know our lovely Sammy would like a reading with. Thank you, Casey. Didn't even know you were there. You can, my darling. Do you sort of need it now because are you at work or anything? Because I know Sammy won't mind. Are you okay? I'm not sure. I wasn't sure because Sammy, Casey's in the States. Oh, okay, darling. Right. Okay. So let's start with our lovely Sammy. Okay, glad you're at home. What's the time there, Sammy? Sammy. What's the time there, Casey? Oh, that's all right, Granny. You know, Casey's at home. I just wasn't sure if she was at work. Thank you, London Short. Okay, so Barbara will put you on the list, my love. Thank you. It's 2:46. Okay, right. Okay, so it's 19:47 on my computer, on my laptop. So okay, and thank you for joining us, London Short. I hope you'll subscribe and then maybe click on the bell. Then you'll be notified of when I'm on live next, which is likely to be next Friday. Okay. Oh, did you miss the one for Leo? I can't remember what one it was. Don't know if anyone can remember. Right, so hello, Manishka. Ah, there you go, Sammy. Oh, wow, it's all flown at them. Wow. Lots of energy in your reading tonight, I think, Sammy. Did you see that? They flew out. Don't normally do that. Normally happens when there is a real, they've got something to say here. So, dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to our beautiful Sammy. What does she need to know, please? There's a card falling into my hand for you. Oh, I like this. The first card is, and it's a 43, so we're talking about 7, the unexpected. The unexpected, dear Sammy, okay? So expect the unexpected. And you've got blue moon. You left me standing alone. Yeah, the unexpected, Sammy. Let's see what comes out next to that. So something unexpected is on its way. And whatever it is, don't resist it, okay? Don't resist it, Sammy. Sometimes change comes and especially unexpected change, we resist, don't we? Guys, we resist, whereas really we should embrace it, because there's always a reason for change. And when we resist, we're preventing doors from opening. So I feel that's the message here. Don't resist. Allow this door to open, whatever's coming. Focus is very important. And the focus is on change and the unexpected. Be very focused about what you want. Yes, resistance is futile, Sammy. Because when things are meant to happen, they find a way. So we resist, and all we do is prolong that change. But sometimes when the unexpected happens, the unexpected changes our lives, we get scared and we back off and we don't want it to happen. But I feel that the universe is coming in and saying, it's, you said about we wanted to look at what to let go of, and looking at the next few months or so going forward, what's coming in. Well, certainly it won't be what you're used to. It won't be typical of your life as it has been. It will be something different. Thank you, Barbara Evans, for your kind donation, my love. I like I like the musician there. Wow, these stickers are great, aren't they? Thank you. So yeah, it won't be. We could do the readings this evening with these cards if you like. Actually, it'd be quite nice. So yeah, it won't. The next few months or so, things are going to be different and not what you expect. We tend to go through life expecting the same, don't we? Same old thing. But there are times in our life when if you look back, there would have been periods in your life, Sammy. Oh, Barbara, thank you, darling. You sure? There will be times in your life when if you look back, Sammy, you would be able to sort of remember things changing for the better, but in an unexpected way. So in other words, this is not to do with anything that you've planned. Now, they want you to see, I love this card. I don't know if you can you see the face within this card? It's such a beautiful card. At first, it looks like plants, doesn't it? But it's designed to actually be a face. Can you see it? Can you see it, Sammy? And the card, the energy here is beauty. This is about focusing on your beauty, on your beautiful energy, on your beautiful soul, on your outward beauty as well as your inner beauty. This is what they want you to focus on. Look, focus on your beauty. Okay, and the beauty that surrounds you. The realization card. Okay, you're waking up, Sammy. You're waking up to life, I feel. I feel in the past you've maybe allowed things and outer beauty, Sammy. You've allowed certain behaviours in your life or tolerated certain things, but you're kind of waking up and smelling the coffee now. Look at you looking through this big keyhole. Okay, you're looking through this keyhole, wondering about your next step in life, and you're realizing there's a big old world out there. Where do I go next? Here you are. You're lit up with hope. There's a lot of, look at this light around you. It's a light bulb moment, a waking up moment. I feel you want to do more with your life, and I feel you're going to. You've accepted certain things in your life, Sammy. And that, and if you haven't, you did ask about what to let go of. And I feel the moon cards here are urging you to let go of anything that you've been struggling to accept, whether it's something about yourself or something about other people or something about a situation. There's a need for acceptance here. Okay, it's time for acceptance. That's when we can truly move on. Growth. It's time for growth. Here you are. You know, you've got your solid roots, but you also need to now grow. Once we've laid down those solid roots, you know, you're in a good position in many ways, if you see what I mean. So now it's just for you to grow into the person that you truly are, the beautiful person that you truly are, Sammy, okay? And that will come about through acceptance. But there is a need for patience. It's a lovely, pretty card. Here she is with her balloon. Thank you, Kitaki. Thank you, my love. Patience. Patience is a virtue, Sammy. Yeah, your cards are showing that life is changing for you, I would say. Life is changing for you, but patience is a virtue. So one step at a time, there's no rush. You're getting there. You know, you've pulled yourself back and you've woken up. You've realised, and you're open to change, I feel. Whereas I feel you may have resisted it before. We got the resistance card, but you're open to change now and you're stepping into your power. Look at this beautiful card, this powerful card. I love this card. You are stepping into your power and you're letting go of any fears, or you're being urged to do so. If there are any fears, there may be a few lurking about within you that you just need to now let go of, okay? Take a deep breath this weekend. Go out there tonight, Sammy, and just let go of those fears, any fears you may be holding on to, any fears that you can't do it, any fears that, you know, you should stay where you are. You don't need to stay where you are. You can grow. You've got roots, but now you need a sort of larger pot to grow. Do you see what I mean? You know, when we plant a plant that needs to grow, that's what I feel it was happening to you. You're being replanted so that you can spread your wings. It's time to spread your wings, darling. I want to get a few of these Moonology cards as well. Sammy did give a very generous donation. Thank you, Sammy. Okay. The angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to Sammy. What does she need to know, please? Be bold and make the first move, Sammy. This is about being bold, okay? There may be a challenge that you need to face up to. And sometimes we have to make the first move. That's what they're urging you to do. Now, you'll know what that is in relation to. A personal issue reaches resolution. There's something going on in your life that needs resolution, but it's getting there. You're achieving it. It's going to be okay, you know. And then you've got a new start is coming. That's lovely. You see, it's all connected with this new start. Be bold, make the first move. You are achieving a resolution and a new beginning is calling. It's time now. It really is time. Meditate and contemplate, Sammy. Meditate and contemplate. You know, what do you want going forward? You've set the wheels in motion, I feel, already, and you're kind of, you've made steps forward. But you know, sometimes we have to stop ourselves and say, okay, I'm moving forward, I'm doing it, but what about the next stage? You know, what steps do I now need? Where do I want to go? Am I doing it right? Am I getting there in the right way? Is there anything I need to change about myself or my life right now so that I can facilitate this major change in my life? Take time to breathe out. Yeah. In and out. Thank you, Swan Oli. Thank you, my love. Take a deep breath. Don't forget to do that sometimes. And that could be just to do with relaxation, meditation, that kind of thing. So take a deep breath. Step out of your comfort zone. And that's what it's all about, okay? Yes, it's not easy. It's not easy to step out of our comfort zone, but releasing your fears is the first step, and realizing you can achieve so much more than maybe you've done in the past. You know, maybe now it's your turn, Sammy, to grab a piece of life, okay? This year has taught us that, hasn't it? That we need to grab our opportunities with both hands. So, yeah. Now, I'm just going to finish that with, let's see who your guardian angel is for the coming months, dear Sammy. The angels and spirit guides. Oh, it's just flown out. Okay, you've got the angel of solitude that literally flew out of the deck for you. This angel is very close to you right now, and they want you to know that this angel is working behind the scenes to help you in at times when you're feeling a bit lonely, or times when you're feeling alone. And this isn't meant to make you feel sad in any way. This is actually to let you know you're not alone, that you always have this beautiful angel watching over you by your side, my love, okay? So please remember that if ever you feel alone, you've got this beautiful angel by your side watching over you, Sammy, okay? The angel of solitude. Okay, so and thank you for your kind donation, Sammy. Hope you enjoyed your reading. That was a lovely set of cards that you had there. Really liked those. No, Sammy, I had a feeling you were getting the touch emotional. You know, you do have that energy that comes through. Because what I would say is, some people's energy, even though I can't see you, some people's energy, and KC I think will concur with me on this. She's like this. She'll understand. But some people's energy comes through more than others. And Sammy has a very, very deep, intense energy, very spiritual and emotional. And it's lovely. And you're so special, Sammy. So I hope you have enjoyed that reading. Remember, it's there to look back on at any time. That's the beauty of this, isn't it? It's there to look back on at any time. So, yeah. Okay, so welcome, Preeti. Hello. Okay, so who is next, please? Shall I continue in this fashion with the moon cards? Okay, Karina. Shall I do the moon cards, darling? Shall I? So I think they're. Is that okay? Would you like that? Do a little change as it's the full moon. I think that'd be nice. They are, aren't they, Barbara? Is that okay, Karina? Great for general reading. They really are. Which would you prefer? So you could have the Queen of the Moon Oracle or the Moonology. Which would you prefer? Queen of the Moon Oracle or Moonology? Let me know, my darling. Good and bad. Let me know which you would like. No, Karina? Should I choose one for you? I'm going to go with these. Okay. Yeah. I think the chat's a little slow this evening. I wonder if this weather, I mean, we're having dreadful sort of wind, terrible wind. It's been dreadfully windy all day. Don't know if it's stormy anywhere else in the country, but could be. I don't know if it affects the internet. That's it. It's not been great today. Okay, Karina. So I've gone for the Moonology deck. Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to Karina. What I'm going to do, Karina, I'm going to choose a few of these and a few of the other cards. I think it would be quite nice to mix the two. Make it a bit interesting for you. Karina, confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. No surprise there. Leo's a very confident sign, and a confident energy brings confidence with it. Whenever we have the moon in the energy, in the sign of Leo. So confidence is your key to success, Karina. You need to believe in yourself, darling. Thank you, Kerry. It is growing. It's strange for July, but confidence is your key to success. Right, so believe in yourself, Karina. I do feel sometimes you doubt yourself, darling, and you really needn't do that. I believe you need to give yourself more credit and have more self-belief, okay? Tap into to your inner energy. You see this lion here? Tap into that inner energy of yours. Your Virgos. Virgos are very, very strong people. Have faith in your dreams. Wow. Confidence is your key to success, and have faith in your dreams. So it's all about confidence at the end of the day, Karina. That's what you're being sort of counselled to do here, to look at your confidence level, to look at your self-esteem level, about your self-belief, because we all have doubts, don't we? But sometimes there are periods in our life where we have more doubts for some reason, for one reason or another. It's been a strange kind of year, and I feel it's about now working on that self-belief, changing your perception about yourself. The energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. It's gaining momentum. So things are picking up, in other words, Karina. Your life is picking up, all right? Things are on their way, getting back to normal. Now, this makes a lot of sense. Full moon in Aquarius. Aquarius energy is Aquarius is the sign of individuality. Aquarius people are people who are very, very much their own person. They're very individual. They don't follow the crowd. That's what I love about Aquarius. And they're asking you here to show the world the real you. Who are you, Karina? Stand up and be proud. This is really a reading that is, the focus is clearly on confidence. Confidence and showing who you are, being proud of who you are, standing up with your head held tall. Don't let pride get in your way, okay? So don't be proud about anything to the point that it holds you back, Sometimes it can, can't it? It can hold us back. It can be good in some ways, but as long as we don't allow it to overtake us. So don't let pride sort of say to yourself, "Oh, you can't do." No, you mustn't do that. Just be free to be who you are, and don't worry about what people think. In other words, a win-win outcome is forecast. Okay, a win-win outcome is forecast. I'm just gonna grab a Queen of the Moon Oracle. So something is going to work out fabulous for you, but you've got to have the confidence to get out there and grab life, pretty much. So it's sort of in your hands. Change is on the horizon. It's time now. It's time for change, but it is in your hands. Okay, so in other words, you could sit back and doubt yourself, put fears there, fighting yourself off, of doing the things you want to do, of making the changes you want to make. And of course, then it may not happen, or it may not happen for a long time. Whereas if you start to work on your self-esteem, your self-belief, and really put yourself out there and follow your heart, follow your dreams, change will come to you. And let's have a look at your guardian angel. Let's have a look at your guardian angel. Who is Karina's guardian angel, please? Angel of gratitude. Okay, so they're opening your eyes to all the miracles and all the blessings around you. And when we open our eyes to those blessings, we start to receive more abundance, more love, more prosperity. So they're helping you in that way, my love. Okay. Sometimes we can put our head down a little bit and feel as if life is being a bit hard on us. But when we start to we open our eyes and we see life in a different way. We see the little things, the flowers when we walk down our street, the sun in the sky, the birds that are singing, the fresh air that we breathe, all that type of thing. Then that perspective really changes our level of abundance. So angel of gratitude there is helping you, and in an indirect way bringing in more abundance for you. So that's for the lovely Karina. Yeah, beautiful cards there for you. Definitely, very much. That reading was so much about confidence, and putting yourself out there now, really grabbing life. Stop and smell the roses, absolutely, Casey. We forget, don't we? We forget. It's just so important. So, who is next, please? Oh, my dad's birthday tomorrow. He left me. Oh, okay. So, would you like me? You want me to do the spirit bowl, do you, Granny? Let's do that then. And I've also got my spirit cards as well. So we take a look at those. See what Dad has to say. Dad's birthday tomorrow. Will you be lighting a candle for Dad tomorrow, Granny? Do you visit the grave? What do you do? Do you do anything in particular? I feel that your dad was a very sensitive soul, Granny. Let's see what he, just show you've got the letters here, and I'll show you in a moment any messages coming through from Dad. This man, he was a good dad, wasn't he? There was a lot of love. He had a lot of love to give. Did you? Yeah. I feel he had a lot of love to give. And of course, he's still there giving you that love. I hope you can feel it. Okay. Interesting. Now, I'm getting the month of July, okay, being very significant. And we're in July, I realise that. But that's the month that, for some reason, that's what's coming through. We're getting July. Now, it could be a link with another birthday as well as his, I feel. Sometimes a month can come through because they're wishing you happy birthday, or someone else around you happy birthday. Okay, your name has come through, Grainy. Dad is the 6th and I'm the 10th. 50s. Oh, right. Okay. So that's why July has come through. I'll just quickly show you. You can see that July. And as you know, there's only limited words that can come through on the spirit board. So this is clearly to do with a birthday. That's lovely. So that's Dad saying happy birthday. So he's sending love to the kids. He's sending love to the kids. 2 years ago, Sarah. Wow. Thank you for coming on this evening. Where have you been for the last 2 years? Lovely to have you here. Is there a dog in spirit at all? Maybe with Dad. Is there a dog in spirit? Craney? Oh, your son's named after him. How lovely. Is there a dog in spirit? We seem to have a dog coming through here. Just waiting for the chat to move. Yes, Sheba. Okay. Well, the dog is coming through. Would the dog be with Dad? The dog is coming through. He's letting you know there's news on its way. Okay, there's news on its way. Look out for some news. They've got the little bell there. Now, I'm not sure whether this name means anything to you, Grainy, but I'm getting the name Trevor. I don't think I've heard that name for years, but I'm getting the name Trevor coming through, or Trev, or something very similar. But I'm getting Trevor or Trev. Thank you, Casey. Here is the link, actually. Thanks for that, Casey. Here is the link, Sarah Summers. You don't know? No, okay. So Trevor may come along. If not, then this is maybe ask if you can ask anyone. But there appears to be the name Trevor coming through. Okay. Now, Dad wants you to let go of fears that you have about something. There are fears that you need to let go of. What is it you're worrying about? What is it you're concerned about? Dad wants you to let go of fears, okay? I think that's all we're going to get this evening from the spirit board, but I will get oh, I see. Yeah. Well, Dad is asking you to let go of those fears. There's something that he feels that you're scared of. And clearly, as you say, the first thing that sprung to mind is love. That would make a lot of sense. But let go of those fears, okay? And he's sending love to the kids. But there's someone called Trevor. And that to be honest, I think that's the first time I've ever seen that name on the spirit board. And it's the first time I've heard of that name in a long time. If it doesn't mean anything to you now, I feel it will at some point. Okay. Either the penny will drop or maybe Trevor is coming into your life. So here we have July. Okay, July is very significant to you, and you've just said you've got a birthday in July as well. So this is Dad's way of saying happy birthday. Obviously, it's very limited because we've only got. It's a limited way of how can I say, expressing. Spirit can only express in a limited way because of the letters. There's only a certain amount that can come through. But I always take that to mean that often there's something going on, possibly a birthday. So that makes sense. So Grainy, your name. Okay, he's calling you. He's letting you, and I feel this came around July as well, Grainy. This is him sending his love to you, my dear. Okay, Grainy. And then you've got the dog there coming through. Dog seems to be with Dad, I feel. Okay. So the dog, Sheba, is it Sheba you said, is coming through for you. Up there with Dad, which is lovely. I feel Dad was an animal lover. I feel he was a very kind man as I tune into his energy. I feel he was a very kind man who loved everyone, animals included. So he has the dog there by his side, which is lovely. It is an old name, Sammy. He's sending love to the kids here, and he wants you to let go of the fears that you have about love or anything else that you may be concerned about. So he's just asking you to do that, and also he's letting you know he's aware of those fears, all right? In other words, he's around you. He's helping you with those fears, my love, okay? Any doubts, any insecurities. But this name, Trevor's very interesting. I wonder who that will be. I'm going to take a spirit card now for you. Isn't that lovely that your name was there? And it has two ends as well, so clearly that name was meant to come out for you. So let me see if I've got my spirit cards. Where are they? There we are. Wow, you've got some Trevors there, Casey. Wow, you never know. Hi, Sarah Pritchard. Okay, so dear Dad, Grainy's dad, thank you for your messages this evening. Can you please continue with your messages for Grainy through the cards now? Oh, I am so much better now, okay? So any suffering has gone, my love. Any suffering has gone. And Dad is so much better now. You see the rainbow there, Grainy? And I know you're feeling emotional. I can feel it, the energy coming through, and I understand. But Dad is so much better now. It's beautiful where I am. It's beautiful where I am. And one more card. Again, there you go. That tallies with the reading, the spirit board. Don't be afraid. Okay. So first and foremost, he's letting you know he's fine because he knows you worry about him. He's there. He knows. But he also knows you're afraid sometimes. But you're not alone, darling. Dad is very much with you. He's always watching over you and watching over the kids. So much love to you, Grainy. Yeah, beautiful cards. He, first and foremost, he knows you'd want to know that he's okay first, if you noticed, but also not to be afraid. Not to be afraid. Okay, so who's next, please? Oh, you're welcome, dear Grainy. You're welcome. It's a privilege to read for you and to bring Dad through for you. It really, really is. Thank you, Dad, for being here. I call him Dad because I'm not sure of his name. So, and I feel he doesn't mind. I feel he was like that to many people. That's what I feel. I feel he was someone you could turn to, other people could turn to. So yeah. Oh, Casey. Okay, so moon cards. The angels and spirit guides, please send your guidance to Granny. Sorry, I'm going back to Granny. Please send your loving guidance to Casey. How beautiful, Casey. What moon guidance do you have, dear universe? Okay, a win-win outcome is forecast. Good start. So something is working in your favour, okay? A win-win often means that kind of in a way everyone wins. A very fair outcome, you know. Can you see it's full moon in Libra? So yeah, I feel a very balanced, fair outcome is coming in for you with regard to something. Let me see. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is all about the bigger picture. They're ruled by Jupiter, the planet of expansion. And yeah, it's time to look at the bigger picture. You know, I do feel you're very good at details. But this is asking you to tap into your vision now. Look at the bigger picture of whatever situation you're sort of been focusing on recently. How does it affect everyone? How will it play out in the long term, basically? Thank you for subscribing, Sonal. Your commitment is being tested. So your commitment to something, that's interesting, Casey. Yeah, don't get caught up on the small stuff. Yeah, absolutely. And don't sweat the small stuff, as they say, you know. Sometimes we can get hung up on details and we forget that bigger picture. And then when we start seeing things in a different way, in that way, then those little things become kind of irrelevant, you know. Your commitment is being tested here. Oh, okay. A thing or two. Okay. Think ahead, though. Think ahead of how those consequences of, you know, that type of thing. But your commitment is being tested. Are you committed? We'll take a couple of these now. Change is on the horizon. Cut the cards here. Acceptance. It's acceptance of change that they want you to think about. You know, as I was saying earlier this evening, accepting situations and accepting change, as with Sammy's reading, is the biggest hurdle. Once we've accepted things, accepted the situation for what it is, then we start to move forward. Okay. So accept that change must happen. And I feel that makes sense to you. That's for Casey. Do love the moon cards. Okay, so who is next, please? And I think we'll call it a day with donations now. So, London Short. Could you remind me of your question, darling, please? London Short. Or if anyone knows of London Short's question. Thank you, Barbara. Acceptance of change. I just feel you kind of know what that refers to. There are some things, really, I suppose, we just can't prevent happening in our lives because we are destined for a certain pathway, you know. What is my career job and what do I need to do? Do you mean what are you destined to do as a career? Is that what you mean, London Schultz? What are you destined to do as a career? Is that what you mean, my love? Is that what you mean, London Schultz? I'll be shuffling away here. I think that's what you mean. What kind of career should you go for? Is that what you mean? I'm currently unemployed and I don't know where to go. Oh, okay, fair enough. So we need some career guidance here for London Schultz, please. Absolutely, Michelle. Very, very, very well put. Very, very profound, Michelle. Yeah, it is written in the stars. Sometimes it's not easy, but we just have to say, well, it is what it is. Because the universe is saying, well, you know, this is your destiny. Okay. Six of Swords. Right. So you've got the Six of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Rebirth card. Okay, well, there's a new chapter coming. Something new is coming. You've got to be bold. You've got to go after it, all right? I feel life's been pretty stressful for you, London Schultz. You know, things have been tough for you mentally. I feel you've been quite anxious, quite worried. Oh, I see, Michelle. Yeah, that's quite a nice way of putting it. But yeah, Six of Swords. You've had a pretty stressful time. I feel, in a way, you're a bit sort of detached mentally. I feel as if something came to an end unexpectedly. But the Knight of Wands is saying, actually, you're a pretty dynamic person. I feel you have a lot of energy and a lot to give to the world, okay? So please don't allow this to overwhelm you, you know. What's happened has happened. I feel as if it wasn't very fair, whatever it was that came to an end. But a new chapter, a new door is opening for you. Oh, yes, with the Chariot card as well. This is a new door opening. Now, you may have to travel. It could be that you need to travel out of your comfort zone or travel in a literal sense, you know, travel further than you would normally. You really have been having some sleepless nights over this, darling, haven't you? And I want you, you know, to know that it's going to be better than you're sort of feeling it will be or fearing it will be. Ten of Swords, yeah, it's about rebuilding now. You know, it's time to rebuild your life. I feel perhaps you need to try all Five of Swords as well. Time to try to take some deep breaths and realize that it's happened, you know, and that this unemployment won't be forever. You will find new work. Try not to over stress about it. I know that's easier said than done. Have you got family around you that will help you at all? Do you have family around you that will help you, London Schultz? Four of Wands, and the Judgment card. So there's a new purpose. Yeah, I do feel family are there for you. And they're going to help you through this. And they're sort of like your rock. You've got the Judgment card. So a new purpose is awaiting you. I feel recently you're starting to feel that you want to do something different with your life. something more with your life, and I feel it's going to come. But yeah, the Sun card. This things are going to be okay. You will find things are okay. There's a delay at the moment, all right, but it's temporary. No, because you asked about your career, so it's not your relationship, that those cards, but there is a delay around this for a while, but I feel it's because you're being guided towards a new kind of a career than you previously had. So that's for London Short. Thank you for being here, and I thank you for your donation as well. And who is next, please? Casey or Barbara? London Short. I just want to show you a moon card, actually. It's time to release negativity. And I think Casey was saying that earlier. Negative thought patterns can hold us back. So, release, especially during this full moon this weekend. Let go of any negativity, negative thought patterns that you're having. With all these swords cards, it could be that you're telling yourself all sorts of scenarios and conjuring up all these fears in your mind, whereas actually you're being drawn towards a new purpose. The sun will shine again for you, my love. Kitaki, okay. Kitaki, hello, my love. What would you like to know? That's lovely to hear, London Short. That's what's needed. That's why you got the sun card. Positivity. Wake up tomorrow and say to yourself, okay, look, also the Six of Swords that came out is pretty much saying the worst is behind you now. So onwards and upwards with that Ten of Swords, onwards and upwards. Best foot forward, Kitaki, my love. That's it, Casey. Time to regroup. I like that. Is Kitaki there? What is my DM? DM. Thinking of me. When will he communicate? Okay. Let me see. Where are the cards? Oh, here we are. When will he communicate? The angels and spirit guides. Please send your guidance to Kitaki. What is Kitaki's DM thinking of her? When will he communicate? You go for it, London Short, because life will the sun will shine again. You are over the worst, darling. Okay. Go out under the full moon this evening and ask the universe to take your fears away. Tomorrow is a new day. Okay. Okay, the Tower card. Now, your divine masculine. Let me see what's next. Judgment card. Eight of Cups. Your divine masculine is searching for you. Can you see that? He is searching for you. He wants to know where you are. He longs to know where you are. You're in his heart. He feels you and you feel him. He is searching for you, He's a bit lost without you. His life is a little bit of upheaval at the moment because he's not with you. He's not with you, and he wants to be with you. Seven of Wands. He's not going to give up until he finds you. He's not going to give up. No way. Three of Wands, and he's looking and he's looking again here. Three of Wands. He knows you're out there. Okay. This person, I feel, is in a different country to you. I feel he is in a different country. He is a very dynamic person. This person could be an Aries man. He's very dynamic and he is quite alpha in his ways. He's an alpha male. And yes, very much. You are very much in his thoughts. Knight of Wands. Again, could be related to the sign of Aries. This is someone who is very impulsive, very full of fun. I feel they've got a great fun energy. But he wants to find you, and he's it's getting frustrated, but he's not going to give up. Look at that. And he will find you, and there will be celebrations. There will be a heart and a heart connection. I feel the two of you are going to be so good together. There's a wonderful mutual exchange of energy here. And I feel almost a telepathic connection. I feel that you will receive messages spiritually and telepathically. Different states. Okay, yeah. So are you in the US then? Because I just felt a lot of, I felt there was a big distance between you. But yeah, he longs for you. Definitely longs for you. Had the Eight of Cups there. And you will receive communication when he's ready. So Swan, it's your turn next, my love. Hi Sinead, thank you for joining us. I see, India. Oh yeah, you did say that, didn't you, earlier, I think. Yeah. Swan, are you there? Are you there, dear Swan? Is Swan still there, do you think? I'm not sure if Swan is still there. Oh. Just give it one more minute and see. Are you there, Swan? Okay, if not, then oh, okay, Casey. Hopefully if they do, then we'll put Swan on the list for the next live. So I'm gonna end now with a card choice, moon cards, and let's see what messages we have. Choose card 1, 2, or 3. The angels and spirit guides. The universe, what messages do you have for this full moon? Please, for everyone. There's a good shuffle. Okay, card 1. We've got the Peace card. Okay, so for those of you drawn to card 1, peace is coming to you this week. Also, there's a need to tune into some peace, okay, to find some peace, or even to make peace with someone. Maybe even make peace with yourself if you've been hard on yourself recently, beating yourself up. Sometimes we can do that, and we need to find peace within. And that's, for those of you drawn to card 1, peace is the focus word for this week. Oh, Swan is there. Okay. Oh, good one. Right, I'm going to read for Swan, and I'm going to come back and do card 2 and 3, guys. If that's okay with you. So, yeah, thanks, Barbara. What's coming up in love? Okay. Dear angels and spirit guides, what is coming up in love for Swan, please? Oh, Swan, 2 of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Are you currently single, or is there someone around you at all that you're interested in? Are you currently single? Swan? Yes. Well, there's someone on their way, and it's fate, it's karma, destiny is sending this person to you, and this person is going to be a soulmate connection. There's going to be a soulmate connection between you. A meeting of hearts, a meeting of minds, and it will happen when you least expect it. You know, this person will come out of the blue. This is the sort of situation, you know. So, for example, when we go in the supermarket for a pint of milk, we get chatting to some guy or some woman, and before you know it, we're in love. I'm not saying it's going to happen in the supermarket, but it's a sort of that type of situation, Swan. Ace of Swords, but you're going to need to be brave with this, because it's going to be sudden. It's going to be unexpected. So you're going to have to really be brave and take the plunge, you know. Sometimes we have to do that in life, don't we? Especially when things are unexpected. Knight of Wands. This will be someone who could be a fire sign energy. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. 9 of Wands. I feel you've been looking for love for quite a while, but you're nearly there. Please don't give up. 3 of Cups. Now, it could be when you're out with friends, or it could even be a friend who becomes a lover. Or maybe you are friends with someone first of all, and then it develops into something more. 6 of Pentacles. So yeah, this is someone who's very much on your level. Very much on your level. 8 of Pentacles. May even happen at work. Sorry. So the star card, this is Heaven Sent. Heaven Sent, my love. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. You know, don't overthink this. Just allow the love to come into your life. Okay, I hope that answers your question, Swan, but be prepared for this surprise. Now, the reason I've gone like that is because whilst I was reading, I see that Barbara just timed Sammy out. Oh no. Sammy, if you're still there, my love, that was it. I don't know if you can untime them. Can you undo that? Oh dear, I'm so sorry about that, Sammy. What are we going to do with you, Barbara? Back on that naughty step. Oh, I don't know if Sammy's still there or not. Oh, cannot undo. Oh dear, I don't know if she can hear us. I'll give her a little message and explain. Don't worry. I wondered what she'd said. I wonder what on earth has Sammy said. Oh gee. Okay. Oh dear. Right, so let's carry on back to we did card one. Crazy few moments really. Poor old Sammy, I will message her. I don't know. Back on that naughty step, Barbara. Oh dear. I'm sure Sammy will be fine. Oh no, don't feel terrible, Barbara. Honestly. All right, okay. I got worried there. No, she'll be fine, Barbara. I'll explain to her, darling. No. Please don't you worry. Oh, the things I've pressed by mistake, honestly, it's so easily done. It really is. If you've got that little hand hovering about, sorry if I've laughed. It's fine. It's fine. I will give Sammy a little message after this and she'll be fine about it. Okay, so card 2 and 3 now. Deep breaths, Barbara Halliday. It'll all be fine. Okay, nourishment. Nourishment for card number 2. Time to nourish yourself, maybe with foods. Did you message Sammy Graney? Did you message her? I don't know if she can hear us. It'll be fine, Barbara. It's all part of the fun. So yeah, nourishment for card 2. Time to nourish yourself in all sorts of ways. That will mean different things for different people. It might be to do with food, rest, sleep. That's nourishment. Exercise or whatever's good for the soul. Okay, so that's number 2. So did you message Sammy Graney? Did you message her? Card 3 is realization. Time to wake up and smell the coffee. Smell the coffee. Smell the roses. Okay. What do you need to realize in your life? This is about seeing the bigger picture. There's a need for realization. Okay. Wake up now is what the universe is saying. Time to wake up. There's a big old world out there. Sometimes we bury our heads in the sand. So they are your 3 cards. And Graney, you have messaged Sammy, and is Sammy okay? Barbara, you are on the naughty step yes again. Typical Aquarius. On the naughty step yes again until Friday. Okay. Oh, Sammy's back on. Oh, hope you're okay, Sammy. Poor Barbara. Barbara has to have to tie her hands to the table. Oh no, she can't because she's tied. I've forgotten that. So, but she's on the naughty step. So, there you go. I wondered what you'd said, Sammy. I wondered what you said. I thought, oh, I wonder what Sammy said. Yeah, I knew you'd think it was funny, Sammy. That was your mummy saying stop talking. Yeah, probably. No, not at all. Yeah, it was quite funny, but oh dear. Anyway, thanks for making me laugh this evening. I'm going to go now and leave you all in peace and make yourself a nice cuppa. I'm going to make a nice cuppa now. Watch a bit of TV. I'm catching up on the A Word for those of you in the UK. Catching up on that tonight. Don't know if anyone else is catching up on anything. Really good. If you've not seen it yet, it's a box set. The A Word. Fantastic. I'm going to watch that, another one of those tonight. And yeah, most welcome, Granny. Thank you, everyone, for being here. And I'll see you again soon. I think it's going to be Friday. So much love to you all. Stay safe. Take care. Sorry. Stay safe. Take care. And much love to you all. See you soon.